Many Airedale Terrier owners mistake chewing for a behavioral problem when it is actually a fundamental canine need. This intelligent and energetic breed, often called the King of Terriers, possesses a natural drive to chew that stems from its history and instinct. Airedales were originally bred in the Ira Valley of Yorkshire, England, for hunting otters and rats. This work required a dog with a powerful jaw, tenacity, and a strong desire to use its mouth. Today, that instinct remains deeply ingrained. Chewing is not just a pastime for an Airedale, it's a form of mental and physical stimulation. It's how they explore their world, relieve stress, and keep their minds occupied. When an Airedale doesn't have appropriate outlets for this behavior, it can manifest in destructive ways, leading to chewed furniture, shoes, and other household items. Understanding the root of this behavior is the first step toward managing it effectively. It's less about stopping the chewing and more about redirecting it onto safe and appropriate objects. This shift in perspective is crucial for a harmonious life with this remarkable breed. Puppyhood is a critical period where the Airedale's chewing tendencies are most pronounced. Like all puppies, Airedales go through a teething phase, typically between 3 and 6 months of age. During this time, their baby teeth fall out and are replaced by permanent adult teeth. This process can be uncomfortable and even painful, but chewing helps to alleviate the pressure on their gums and provides a soothing sensation. You'll often see Airedale puppies gnawing with an intensity, but it's a normal part of their development. They are not being naughty. They are not being naughty. They are simply trying to relieve their discomfort. Providing a variety of safe, puppy-specific chew toys can make this stage much more manageable. Toys with different textures, such as soft rubber or flexible nylon, can be particularly satisfying for teething gums. Freezing a wet cloth or a rubber toy can also offer a cooling, numbing effect that puppies often appreciate. It's during this formative period that owners can establish good chewing habits that will last a lifetime. As Airedale Terriers transition from puppyhood into adolescence and adulthood, their reasons for chewing evolve. While the discomfort of teething subsides, the instinctual need to use their jaws remains strong. For adult Airedales, chewing becomes a primary tool for stress relief and boredom busting. This breed is known for its high intelligence and boundless energy. Without sufficient mental stimulation and physical exercise, they can become bored, anxious, and frustrated. Chewing provides a constructive outlet for this pent-up energy. The repetitive motion of gnawing can have a calming, self-soothing effect, similar to how some humans might fidget or pace when stressed. Airedales left alone for long periods without adequate enrichment are more likely to engage in destructive chewing. They aren't seeking revenge for being left alone. Rather, they are trying to cope with the anxiety and lack of stimulation. An Airedale happily engaged with a durable chew toy is a content Airedale, channeling its natural drives in a positive, non-destructive manner. The key to managing an Airedale's chewing instinct is not suppression, but redirection. This involves creating a chew-positive environment where the dog learns what is acceptable to chew and what is off limits. The first step is to provide a wide array of appropriate chew toys. Airedales have powerful jaws, so durability is essential. Toys made from tough, natural rubber, dense nylon, or other highly resilient materials are often a good choice. Variety is also important. Rotating toys keeps them novel and interesting. Puzzle toys that dispense treats as the dog chews and manipulates them are excellent for engaging an Airedale's intelligent mind. These toys turn chewing into a problem-solving activity, providing both mental and physical satisfaction. When you introduce a new toy, make it seem exciting. Play with it yourself for a moment before giving it to your dog. This can increase its perceived value. Conversely, any items that are not for chewing like shoes, remote controls, or children's toys should be kept out of reach. A practice often called dog-proofing the home. Once you've provided appropriate chew toys, the next step is teaching your Airedale to choose them over other items. This requires consistent training and positive reinforcement. When you catch your Airedale chewing on something they shouldn't, avoid scolding or punishment, which can create fear and anxiety. Instead, calmly interrupt the behavior with a firm but neutral sound, like a clap or a simple ah. Then immediately redirect their attention to one of their approved chew toys. When they take the toy and begin to chew on it, reward them with enthusiastic praise. This process teaches a clear association. Chewing on furniture is unrewarding, while chewing on toys earns positive attention. This method, often called positive interruption and redirection, is a cornerstone of modern dog training. It empowers the dog to make the right choice rather than simply fearing the consequences of the wrong one. Consistency is paramount. Every member of the household should follow the same protocol to avoid confusing the dog. Physical exercise and mental enrichment are just as important as chew toys in managing an Airedale's chewing behavior. A tired dog is a well-behaved dog. Airedales were bred for long days of active work, and they retain that high energy level. Daily walks, runs, and sessions of fetch are essential to burn off their physical energy. A long walk before you leave for the day can help them settle down and rest while you re-gone, reducing the likelihood of boredom-induced chewing. However, physical exercise alone is not enough for this intelligent breed. They need tasks that challenge their minds. Training sessions, puzzle feeders, scent work games, and canine sports like agility or obedience provide the mental stimulation Airedales crave. A mentally fatigued Airedale is less likely to seek out its own entertainment in the form of your favorite pair of shoes. Integrating these enrichment activities into their daily routine creates a well-rounded, fulfilled dog that is far less prone to destructive behaviors. Separation anxiety can be a significant trigger for destructive chewing in Airedale Terriers. These loyal dogs often form strong bonds with their families and can become distressed when left alone. Chewing can be a coping mechanism to alleviate the stress and anxiety they feel. If you suspect your Airedale's chewing is linked to separation anxiety, it's important to address the underlying emotional issue. Signs of separation anxiety can include chewing, barking, or having accidents, but only when the owner is away. Addressing this often involves a process of desensitization and countercats. This might start with very short departures, gradually increasing the duration as the dog becomes more comfortable. Providing a special, high-value chew toy that they only get when you leave can help create a positive association with your absence. In more severe cases, consulting with a professional dog trainer or a veterinary behaviorist is recommended. They can help develop a customized plan to build your Airedale's confidence and teach them that being alone is safe and not a cause for panic. Finally, it's important for owners to have realistic expectations. An Airedale Terrier will always have a desire to chew. The goal is not to eliminate the behavior entirely, as this would be contrary to their nature, but to manage it so that it fits harmoniously into your life. There may be occasional setbacks, especially with young dogs. A shoe left out might prove too tempting, or a new piece of furniture might be explored with teeth. When these incidents happen, it's an opportunity to review and adjust your management strategy. Was the dog left alone for too long? Did they have enough exercise that day? Were their chew toys accessible and interesting? Viewing these moments as learning opportunities rather than failures is key to a positive long-term relationship. By understanding the Airedale's innate needs, providing appropriate outlets, and using consistent, positive training methods, you can guide their chewing instincts in a way that is safe, healthy, and non-destructive. Living with an Airedale Terrier means embracing their entire character, powerful jaws and all.